Hello everyone, and welcome back to my little space here on YouTube. Today is the 9th of June, it's Thursday, and it's been exactly a week since I posted my first and second video here on YouTube. I was intending to post a bit more frequently, but this week it just hasn't worked out. Not that it's been that hectic or anything. We had a long weekend. Monday was a bank holiday here in Sweden. It was Sweden's national day. But with my illness, I can only do so much in a day, and even little things can become too much. So we've been working with this rabbit enclosure cage thing. My dad has still done most of it, but I've been helping him holding things as he's been screwing it together. So we've been doing that, been trying to do some tidying in the house. Saturday we got together with my brother in the evening and played some cards, which was really nice. It was a long time since we did that. And then Sunday we went to Marcus's mum and stepdad for a meal. It's not very far, it takes about half an hour by car, and we were home before 10. But it's still one of those things, it just takes a lot of energy for me. And also when I have days when I'm feeling better, I have a bit more energy, I tend to just do too much because I want to do everything. All the things I can't do when I'm not very well. Which means a day or two later, I just crash and I can't do anything. I'm just so tired and I ache all over, I get a temperature and I feel really rough. So it's a bit of a roller coaster. I'm still trying to find some balance. There's this thing called pacing. You're supposed to pace yourself and only do so much every day, so you get the more, well, the energy levels, it's just more level really. But I haven't been able to figure it out quite yet because there's so many things I want to do when I've got a little bit of energy. So, but still. And then Tuesday, Marcus was back at work. I had a meeting at my job, my workplace, with my boss and someone from HR. Because I'm on sick leave, we needed to sort of meet up and look at a plan for when I hopefully can go back to work part-time. I don't know when that will be yet, maybe in the middle of the summer, middle of July, hopefully, but only for like a couple of hours a day. But it all depends how I feel and what happens. So that was Tuesday, and after that meeting I went to see my mum. She'd been watching Dobby for me while I was at work. So I went to her house and had some tea and scones and just to rest. And then I went to a second-hand shop. There's a really big second-hand shop in Norrtälje, which is a town where my mum lives and where my work is. So I went there. I didn't have much energy left, so I just sort of walked around really quickly, just checked it out. I love going to second-hand shops. I love buying second-hand, finding bargains and just shopping more sustainably, repurposing things. And I found a few bits and pieces. I found a couple of items of clothing for me and Olivia. I found a ceramic mixing bowl. I'm trying to replace all the plastic because I don't like these plastic bowls. That was only 20 krona, which is just under £2, so that was really good. and I found 3 really cute mugs, like coffee mugs. I've got so many mugs. I keep buying them, and we don't know where to put them all. But I just love them. All these quirky, special, cute little mugs. So I bought 3. They were 8 kronor each, which is about 60p. And they had flowers and plants on them with like the Latin name. See if I can insert a picture of them. They're really nice. They're in the dishwasher now. Yeah, so that was, and I bought a wooden box. I don't think you can see it now. It's behind me. It's some kind of, it's just a wooden box from IKEA, probably from the 70s or 80s. It's really heavy, solid wood. It's got little legs and a lid. And what I'm hoping to do is make a hole in one end. And then when winter comes, we've got, for the rabbits, they're going to live outside, we hope, all year through. And we have a house for them, but it's not suitable for winter. We get really cold winters, and it's got openings in three of the walls, this house, and it gets quite drafty. So what I thought I'd do is I close up 2 of the doors in the house they've got, and then put this box inside, which means there will be a space between the box and the walls of the house, which I then will fill with wool. So they'll have a smaller house inside the big house, which will be isolated with sheep's wool. And then they can have straw and things in the little house. So we'll see if it works. It might be a little bit too small, but if it is, they can just have it in the cage as a second house, and I find a different solution for winter. Yeah, so a few bargains, a few finds. Dobby, guess what? He's eating his bone again and making a noise. Dobby. So that's what I've been up to. Yesterday was Wednesday, and that's when my girls come back from their dads, which is always a really happy day. I've missed them so much. But it's also quite an intense day. They live here every other week, and with their dad every other week. And it's not easy for them, having to adjust to a different home every other week. So the first day or 2 is always a bit intense. They want to tell me about everything they've been doing, and they have to sort of settle down here. So yeah, but they're at school now. I'm picking them up in a couple of hours, and then see what we get up to this evening. I spent most of yesterday, before I picked the girls up, finishing the final touches on the rabbit enclosure, and now it's finished. I've only got my bunting to do. I realised I need so many little flag thingies. I've made 34 now. Initially I was just going to put them on the front, but then I thought, no, I want them all the way around, so I need loads. But there's no hurry. I'll get them done and put them up. I put the fairy lights up yesterday, and they look really pretty in the dark. So hopefully today, or maybe tomorrow, we'll get the rabbits out of the stables and into their new home. But I thought I'd do a separate video just about the rabbits and this great big build we've done, or my dad's done. And yeah, I'll show you when we let them out and everything. It'll be fun. Yeah, so I haven't done a lot of crafting except for crocheting this bunting. I went the blanket, the baby blanket I showed you last time. I went to a fabric store on Sunday and I found a piece of fabric for it. Really nice cotton flannel, really soft. So I'm going to finish that maybe this weekend. We'll see. The baby's not due for another couple of months, so I've got time, hopefully, unless it comes early. He comes early. And then I've tried something I wanted to try for ages. I'll show you. Come on. I've seen loads of times like YouTube clips and things about English paper piecing. I've never quilted or done any quilting in my life, except for I did a little cushion, tiny one at school, but that's all. I'm not very good friends with my sewing machine, but then I found this English paper piecing and I thought, that looks really interesting, but I didn't really look into it, how it worked. And then I started watching what is now one of my top YouTube channels. I watch it all the time, and it's called The Last Homely House East of the Sea, or is it just The Last Homely House? I'll put a link down below, and it's just lovely. It's this lady, Kate, and you follow her and her gardening and her hens and cats and a goose, and loads of crafts, different kinds of crafts, and some cooking, baking, all the things I love. And she started, I think it was late 2017, and I started watching from the beginning, and I'm now sometime 2019. So I've still got a couple of years, and she posts quite regularly, so there's a lot of videos, and they're really lovely. I love them. And watching these, I've been watching for a few weeks, and she was really a big inspiration for me starting. I've been wanting to start my YouTube channel for years, but something about her videos just made me do it. I just thought, why not? It looks really fun. I'll just give it a try. So I did. So if you like that kind of thing, life in the country, crafts, animals, cooking, gardening, check it out. You'll love it. So anyway, she's done a lot of this English paper piecing. So what I've done is I cut out, you see, loads of these paper hexagons, which was really good because when we go shopping or order like food, groceries online, you get these paper shopping bags. They're quite big and quite sturdy, but you get loads. I've got hundreds of them, and I don't want to throw them away, but I use them to put recycling in and things like that, but there's still too many. But the paper in these paper bags were perfect to do these for the English paper piecing. So what you do, I'm no expert, I've just tried this, so correct me if I'm wrong. I might have done this completely wrong, but still. You cut out these, you cut out fabric, which is about almost a centimetre bigger all around. I've seen people do this in different ways. Some people just cut a square and fold it in. And then you stitch the fabric onto the paper. And what happens is you get, I mean, I've got about 150 of these now. You get loads of these. Different fabric if you want. And this is as far as I've got. But what you do, I think, is you put these together like that, and then you hand stitch them together. And then you can fold them out and they will be stuck together like that. And you just build. You can make patterns or you can just have them randomly. Yeah. And when you've done whatever you're doing, great big quilt or whatever, you remove the paper. And you've got like a top of a quilt. And then you can do, I have to learn all about that, doing the quilting part. What I've used is just old sheets. I've got loads of old sheets that I was given, and they're a bit faded, some of them, so I don't know what it will be like, but I'm just trying it at the moment. I didn't want to use any really nice fabric in case I messed it all up, so I'm just trying it out, see what happens. So that's one thing I've been doing. What else have I done? I haven't done a lot of cooking or anything like that. I've just don't have the energy. I've made a couple of jars of rhubarb marmalade, which was really nice. Got one jar for us. We had it with scones, and that was really nice. Scones and whipped cream. And then I gave one jar to Marcus's mum and stepdad when we went there on Sunday. It was really easy. Half a kilo of rhubarb in pieces. And then it was the juice from one lemon, half a teaspoon of cardamom, ground cardamom, and half a kilo of sugar. And it's, I don't know if you can get it anywhere else probably, but we call it syltsocker, which is jam sugar, and it's got this stuff in it that makes the jam thicker. I'll have to investigate this, and if I can find out what it is, I'll put it in the box below. And what you do is you just put all this in a saucepan and you heat it up, bring it to the boil, let it boil for about 4 to 5 minutes until the rhubarb has fallen apart and made a jam or marmalade. And then you just pour it into hot jars, on with the lid, and it's all done. And it was really, really nice. So I'll make some more of that while we've got loads of rhubarb. Yeah. So I think that's it for now. What I'm going to do now, when I've turned this off, is I'm going to do something about these. These have been, or at least this one, it's a plant, and it's been in Isabel's room, and it's been very, very neglected. It's gone wild. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop all these long things off, put them in some water, and hopefully wait for, hopefully they'll develop some roots and I can plant them. And we'll see what happens with what's left, if we get some new shoots or if it just dies. But it's not very pretty at the moment, so I have to do something. And we've got another one. This has been behind some other stuff in our bedroom and I forgot about it. I keep doing this. I love plants, flowers, anything that grows, but I'm not very good at it and I keep forgetting. My mum gave me this and it was really nice. It was just a little shoot. And I was going to cut it down a long time ago, but I'll do it now and we'll see what happens. It's going to live outside for the summer. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to pick my kids up. And as soon as the rabbits are out and I've done some more filming, I'll make a little film about the rabbits and their new home. Okay, take care for now, and hopefully speak to you soon. Bye.